Welcome to today's video. In this session, we'll learn about the purpose of the SQL select distinct statement. The distinct keyword in SQL is used to retrieve only unique values, eliminating duplicates from your query results. It removes duplicate rows, ensures clean and accurate results, works on single or multiple columns. Remember, distinct applies to the selected columns, not the entire table. If distinct is used on multiple columns, it returns unique combinations of values across those columns. By default, SQL considers all rows, but using distinct removes duplicates, so use it only when needed. Keep in mind that using distinct on large datasets can slow down your query slightly. Now, let's jump into some practical demos and see the select distinct statement in action. I have already created a table called employees and inserted some sample records into it. Example 1. Select all versus select distinct. The first query will return all employee names from the employees table. Here, every row is displayed exactly as it exists in the table. In the output, you can notice that some names appear more than once. The second query adds the distinct keyword. This tells SQL to return each employee name only once, even if it appears multiple times in the table. So, select all shows every row, while select distinct gives you a clean list of unique values. Example 2. Select distinct with multiple columns. The first query selects the name and department columns without using distinct. In the output, you can see some duplicate rows. For example, Ashley appears more than once with the same department, and Bob also appears more than once in IT. Now, let's apply the distinct keyword to both columns together. With distinct, SQL looks at the combination of name and department. This means only unique pairs are returned. In the output, Ashley with HR appears only once, and Bob with IT also appears only once. So when you use distinct on multiple columns, SQL returns unique combinations across those columns. Example 3. Using distinct with the order by clause. In SQL Server, distinct removes duplicates, but it does not guarantee the order of the results. The rows might look sorted, but that happens only because of how SQL Server processes duplicates internally. If you need the results in a consistent order, you must add an order by clause. For example, in the first query on the screen, the department names are returned in alphabetical order. One more important point. When you use distinct, any column you place in the order by clause must also appear in the select list. For instance, the third query on the screen will cause an error because name is not part of the select statement. But if you order by department instead, the query will run without any issues. Example 4. Using distinct with aggregate functions. In this demo, we are using distinct with aggregate functions. The first query returns the count of unique departments. The second query returns the count of all department entries, including duplicates. Since we are talking about aggregates, you might wonder about the difference between distinct and group by. Both distinct and group by remove duplicates from the result set. However, group by is more powerful. You should use the group by clause when you want to apply aggregate functions, such as count, sum, across one or more columns. For example, group by department lets you calculate totals for each department, while distinct simply removes duplicate values without grouping them. Example 5. Using distinct with null values. In SQL Server, distinct treats null as a valid, unique value. That means even if multiple rows contain null in a column, it will only appear once in the result set. For example, if the department column has several null entries, the distinct query will return just a single null value. I hope you understood today's concept. The demo scripts are available for download in the description, so you can practice on your own. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel so you never miss the upcoming lessons.